Welcome back to Strathroy Rocket hockey on myFM. First intermission here from the WMMC. We're scoreless here in Game 4 and joined by Rockets president, NHL referee Don Van Massenhoven, who almost stood me up. He had to run across the ice rink to get to the broadcast booth. You forgot about us.
Thank God for Blackberries, you reminded me. I had something I had to attend to.
Thoughts on the opening 20?
Well, the boys certainly played hard. We were all over them. It would be nice if we'd had a goal. We could have had about 3 or 4. I mean, some unbelievable saves, unbelievable chances. So hopefully we can keep it going. Like, they certainly came to play, and I think that's been the story of our playoffs. Everybody, sometimes writes us off after we lose a game, but we've had the pushback that these kids have every time that we need it most is tremendous.
I know that you've been on the road with your career during the postseason and all that, and haven't seen as many games as you would like to, but you must be getting word from the organization that the fact that this coaching staff has a true ability to motivate this hockey club.
Yeah, no, they're doing a great job, and as we talked about earlier even before the playoffs started, the players that we chose to play for us this year was the kind of players that we're seeing now. It's paying dividends. Yeah,
I talked with Dan Gibson earlier on in the series about that very point, and this team, different from postseason teams we've seen in the past, able to raise the bar a little bit, Don.
Totally, and that is what playoffs are all about. And I don't think we can underestimate sometimes our 3 20-year-olds, bringing Coulter Cahill and Mitch McNeil back to finish their year here. They want it so bad, and I think and Brent Andriosh is playing the best hockey of his life, of his hockey career. And the younger boys, as I talked to them before the playoffs, even if you don't want to win it for yourself, and obviously they do, win it for these 3 guys. And I really think that has motivated them because they're so well thought of, those 3 20-year-olds.
You're obviously the Rockets president. You're obviously an NHL referee. How tough is it to draw the line when it comes to playoffs? And the reason I ask is because Coach Dale Timmons has had some mild concerns this series about officiating. How do you draw the line? Is it hard?
Not really. I've never rooted for a team before in my whole hockey career, basically, so now I root for a team. So sure, you get a little upset. You see the odd thing here or there, but at the end of the day, I'm a firm believer. The officiating, it will even out. And if you, as I said to the team before the game, if you think you're getting screwed, you're getting screwed, because in your mind you are, and it doesn't matter what happens, but you're going to have that. So we have to get that out of our heads. London has learned to adapt to whatever the officiating is. Teams have to adapt. The officials don't necessarily adapt to your style. You have to adapt to what they're calling and not calling. That period there, they're let a few things go. That doesn't mean you can go higher and do more now. You now know what they're going to let go, but you can't take advantage of it, and we've taken too many penalties.
Are you surprised the youth behind the London benches is as effective as they are with former Knights Kelly Thompson and A.J. Perry?
No, not necessarily. It's funny. It's no different than everybody thinks because we had all these young players, you can't get the job done. And I've never been a believer of that either. I mean, it's all about personality, whether you're young or not. Those individuals, I know Jeff Paul, I actually refereed him in the pros. He played some games, quality individual, and of course A.J. Perry, Kelly Thompson. They're not that far removed from the game. And they came up, 2 of them under Dale Hunter and the Hunters in London, so they know what it takes. They've been taught what it takes, and if even a little bit of that rubbed off on them, and I'm sure a lot of it rubbed off on them, they now know what to do with it.
Your comments on the continued and enormous support by the Rocket faithful?
It's just amazing. I mean, every year it amazes us more. This year was the first year, I don't know if you realize we went over 600 fans per game average. That's the first time ever that I know of that we've been that high. It's always been 400, 455, 500. It's just been all year. I think the fans have really taken to this group of kids also. I saw it during the season. You'd have, even when we had some losing streaks, I'd see people uptown and they'd say, I don't care if they lose because that team tries.
As always, thanks for your time and thanks for stopping by.
Pleasure as always, and continue the good work.
Rockets president Don Van Massenhoven. Stay with us. Our period summary and our scoreboard coming up next. You listen to Strathroy Rockets hockey on myFM.